I've buried more people than I can remember. Today he was 82. I'm still 24. I was 24 when we met, 24 when he got married, 24 when he became a father, and I was 24 when he took his last breath. This isn't new. I don't know why I don't age. I just don't. At first, I thought I was lucky. While everyone else worried about getting older, I stayed the same. Same face, same energy, same heartbeat. Time moved forward. It just never moved through me. It felt like freedom, until I realized freedom doesn't mean much if you're the only one who has it. I remember one summer, standing on a rooftop with people who swore we'd grow old together. We talked about gray hair like it was guaranteed. We believed it. I'm the only one who didn't keep that promise. Decades passed. I've watched boys I grew up with leave for wars and come back older than I'll ever be. I've watched entire eras vanish. Friends became parents, parents became grandparents, grandparents became names carved into stone. And somewhere in between, I stopped feeling surprised. That's when I realized this wasn't a gift. I've outlived my own last name. I stopped using it after the third generation. At first, they laughed about it. They said I had good genetics. But laughter fades when the years don't. After a while, I stopped celebrating birthdays. I stopped standing in photos. Eventually, I stopped staying long enough for anyone to notice. The less you connect, the less you leave behind. Or at least, that's what I told myself. I've watched generations grow up and disappear. Sometimes I try to remember the first faces I ever knew. They're getting harder to see. I don't know if that's time or me choosing not to remember. I'm starting to forget what it felt like to care. I used to think immortality meant living longer. Now I think it means staying long enough to notice the funerals don't hurt the way they used to. Lately, I've started watching funerals the way other people watch the weather. Just another forecast. I'm still 24, and I don't feel it the way I used to. I don't know what that means. I just know I'll still be here. When you stop aging, time begins to look different. Years pass, decades pass. Eventually, you start to realize how much of the world can change in a single lifetime. But if someone could live long enough, they might see something humanity has never experienced before. A civilization that no longer lives on just one world.